Assalamu alaikum students, and welcome back to new session. Today we are going to start a new chapter in economics, money and credit. Money, as we know, that favorite of all human beings, almost all, and credit. Let's try to understand first what is money, what is credit. I would like to talk in general way so you people may understand easier. Every day we use money, right, for various purposes. Like we make different transactions. We purchase fuel, we purchase chocolates, sometimes we purchase food, we purchase things of our daily need, right? We purchase things of leisures, entertainment, right? So to purchase those things, we make transactions, and those transactions involve money. Most of transactions made by us through money, most of, not all, because when we make transaction means when we purchase things, in exchange we give something, basically notes, currency notes and coins, right? And nowadays we also use that digital form of it. So currency or digital currency. Notes and coins are form of currencies, and we make payment through online transactions, Google Pay, Paytm, or some other mediums of transactions. So in short, we exchange with money. When we make transaction, that means we get something, and in exchange we give them money. So that is medium of exchange called money. So means sometimes goods and sometimes services are being exchanged with money, right? We pay at the time when we purchase service like doctor service, lawyer service, or tuition classes, or some other kind of services. We pay them money, but sometimes instead of transferring actual money, we promise them to pay later. Like for an example, if you go, sometimes we go a nearby general store where different types of commodities things they sell. Like suppose forgot money, right? Forgot mobile phone. So what to do? Of course, that seller, in most of the cases, seller will offer you pay later, right? And yes, we promise, okay, I will pay tomorrow, I will pay later. We promise, we make to pay in future. That is called credit. That is called credit. So here in this chapter, we are going to learn about money and credit. Alright? So money we know, and one of the most favorite things of us, that is money. You accept or not, that's true. Because in today's materialistic world, money is so important. And why it is so important, let's discuss. We know that different transactions we make in money, made by us through money. That is why money is important. Otherwise, money is nothing more than just pieces of papers, of coins, or just numbers reflect in your bank account, right? But it is valuable because it has value to purchase different things. So reason is simple: a person is holding money, easily exchange it for any commodity, any goods, or any services. That is why money is important. That is why money is valuable. That is why money is of kind of favorite. Right? Otherwise, we don't like pieces of papers. That's true. But those pieces of papers have power to purchase things. We can exchange for any good, for any services. Right? That is why money is valuable, money is important. Does everyone prefer to receive payments in money and then exchange the money for the things they want? That is why we people like to exchange things with the money. If you are a seller, of course, you prefer to sell your things, the exchange of money. I work here, if I work elsewhere, I prefer that I get paid in money. Right? So I can utilize those notes, I can utilize that money to purchase any kind of goods or services. But money is not actually a new thing. Centuries ago that came into existence. But how did? When money was not there, not existed, what was the situation that time? So that generally I used to say, to shape our future, to understand our present, we need to understand history first. Then only we can shape our future. And today what we are doesn't matter, it's about our society, economy or political situation or something else. We learn all these things from history. So let's go to the previous years. Previous means not 2-3 years back, but I'm talking about the centuries ago when there was no money. People were happy. Different people have different opinion about it. But let's try to understand the situation without money. So when people didn't have money, they exchanged things. Nowadays, we exchange things or services with money, right? But that time they had to exchange their goods or services with other goods or services. Seems complicated? No, that's easy. Let me explain you with the appropriate example. For an example, there was one cobbler. You know that in ancient time work of cobbler making shoes, right? Nowadays only they repair shoes, but that time shoes were made by them, cobblers. So cobbler wanted wheat for daily use, for to make roti, chapati, bread. He needed wheat. Now money was not there, so how to get wheat? I have a solution. So that cobbler had to find one farmer, right? Because shops were rare at that time. So he had to find one farmer, and that farmer who wanted to sell wheat. First condition, farmer and the farmer who wanted to sell wheat. That's all. He can get wheat. Still. Why? Because that farmer didn't want shoes. That farmer didn't want shoes. He wanted rice. Cobbler didn't have rice. He had shoes only. So this exchange was not possible. Got it? Now this cobbler had to find farmer who wanted to sell wheat, and in exchange who wanted shoes. And this situation is called double coincidence of wants. This situation is called double coincidence of want. So he would have to look for a wheat growing farmer who wanted to sell wheat, and in exchange who wanted to get shoes. So this situation is called double coincidence of wants. First coincidence, farmer who wanted to sell wheat. Second, that cobbler who wanted to sell his shoes and farmer wanted to buy. So this situation is called double coincidence of wants, and this situation is essential in the barter system. Is an essential feature of barter system. So this system of exchange, when money was not existed, that time exchange system was there. Exchange system, just I explained, and this system is called barter system. And double coincidence of wants is an essential feature of barter system. So what is essential feature of barter system? Double coincidence of wants. I hope you understand about it, right, the situation. And nowadays we have money. This drawback of barter system, this essential feature of barter system that overcome by money. So how? In contrast, in an economy where money is in use, money by providing the crucial intermediate step eliminates the needs of coincidence of wants. So here money is kind of like universal, meant to be universal, that accepted by all, right? So here this cobbler no longer required to find a farmer who is willing to sell wheat and in exchange wants to exchange with shoes, right? This situation is no longer required. Why? Because now cobbler can sell his goods, means his shoes, in exchange of money. Alright? And that money cobbler can use for anything he wants. He can purchase wheat, he can purchase rice, or he can purchase anything he wants. Problem solved by money. Right? So this needs of double coincidence of wants eliminated by money, because money plays here intermediate role. So money is nothing but here medium of exchange, and this medium of exchange has value. That is why money is important, and it is valuable. So here all he has to do, means cobbler has to do, to find only buyer. So if he get buyer will pay him in money, exchange with money, and that money that cobbler can be used for anything he wants, any commodities or any services he would get in exchange of money. So since money here acts as an intermediate like medium in the exchange process, transactions we talk about, that is an exchange process. So money is called medium of exchange. I hope you understood about the money. Money is medium of exchange, right? So let's talk about that things we use for exchange money. What do we use? Do we use candy for exchange things? Do we use chocolates for exchange of things? Do we use gold or silver for exchange of goods or services? Answer is no. Right? What do you use? I use paper notes, sometimes coins along with paper notes, right, to make a proper figure. And in most of the cases nowadays I utilize digital payment. Right. So let's discuss about these things. Those things are called modern forms of money. Modern forms of money. So let's try to understand modern forms of money. We have seen that money is something that can act as a medium of exchange. So here, before the introduction of those coins or notes, nowadays we use currencies, coins and notes. But when coins and notes did not exist, what people use as medium of exchange? In different civilizations, That is why again I am telling, history is important to shape our future. So before, in different civilization, Egyptian civilization, Mesopotamian civilization, Harappan civilization, Chinese civilization, right? In different civilization, in different parts of the world, thousands of years ago, people use different forms of money. Like they use valuable things like gold or silver, stones, gems, bones of animals, not just common animals, some special animals, teeth of animals, nails, like especially lion, tiger, right? Those things considered as valuable things and accepted by all. So those valuable things before they used to exchange money, exchange as money. So like such kind of things play the role of money. Like in India, those people use wheat or other grains as money, as well as they use cattle as money. So cattle accepted for to buy anything or to purchase any goods or services. Grains for larger transactions, like suppose wanted to a person wanted to buy a land. In that case, they use cattle. For small transactions, they use grains. In India, I am talking about in India. So this system, I am telling you that before introduction of coins, then gradually that coins came into existence, like punchmark coins. Then after coins made by gold, silver, copper, right? Early punchmarks coins that were about more than 2,500 years ago. Then after in Gupta dynasty, that new coins were came. Then after Sultanate era, new coins were actually that powered by the government, issued by the government, powered by the government. Government means that time rulers. Then after in Mughal era, they issued gold coins, right? And modern coins that rupees, right? 1 rupee coin, 2 rupees coin, 5 rupees coin, 10 rupees coin. That I am talking about in India. Other parts of world, they also have coins, right? Like in USA, $1 coin or smaller than it, that is decimal cents, 10 cents, 20 cents, right? So those are coins. So here phase which continued well into the last century, notes and coins. So here there are two modern forms of money here, currency and deposit with banks. Currency and deposit with banks. So modern forms of currency include currency like paper notes and coins. Alright, and other deposit with banks means people their surplus deposit in the bank. That is also kind of modern money. How? And detailed explanation definitely will be the day after tomorrow in the next session. Alright, so stay tuned, and if you have any doubt, any query, any suggestion, you can write in the comment section below. Alright, or you can send your query to the helpline. Alright, stay tuned. Thank you so much.